Carabao Cup action today, and plus we play another team that's been newly promoted. Can we keep this on-screen unbeaten run going? Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton. Yes, we have got Carabao Cup action today and we're playing Bristol Rovers from Division 1, and then we've got newly promoted at Portsmouth as well. But since our last game, you'll notice that we are lying in 13th spot, and we have got a loss already. Well, it didn't last long, did this unbeaten run? We lost to Birmingham. Very disappointing, and Birmingham seem to be a team that we just cannot win against. Brady putting them 1-0 up. Lundulu scoring from the spot for the equaliser, and then I thought we almost had it then. And yes, and bad defending. We did switch the defence around a little bit, and maybe that was an error on my part and we shouldn't have done that, but I assumed with Birmingham being near the bottom they wouldn't put up any fight whatsoever, but I was obviously mistaken. We did get one back towards in the second half, but we didn't really do much after that. So 3-2 the score there. Then we had a very narrow 1-1 draw with Stoke. Stoke were all over us. We really had very few opportunities, but Luca Gladucci scoring his second goal of the season until the 75th minute, where we crumbled a little bit there. We had Zima in goal. He did pick up an injury, I think he did, but 1-1 in that game. Very disappointing, but Stoke are in the promotion playoffs already. And if we just have a look at the table, like I say, Stoke are up there. They were quite a tough team. There's just a few teams left that remain unbeaten. Southampton and Villa 5 for 5. Palace are still unbeaten, and I think Ipswich as well. They've drawn 4 games, so we've drawn 3, they've drawn 4, and not doing too bad. One of them, the first game was against ourselves, 0-0 in that one. But yes, not doing too bad. 6 points from 15. We're looking to be in this division again by looks of things, isn't it? We just need to put on a little bit of a run, but it'll come. Southampton have got Harry Winks. Blimey. 27 years old, 18 million. Look at that. It's no surprise that they are top of the table, are they, for 5 for 5. Bristol Rovers we played today, and they are lying in 21st position near the bottom. So they're in the relegation fight. They haven't won a game today. We're going to have a rotated side. So really, we should be winning this game, shouldn't we, really? We're going to have Boss in the box. We haven't seen him for a while. We're going to have Tana, Zuma, Stasika, Kameli at the back. We've got Robertson and Morley. Then we've got Magica. We're going to first look at him. We've got Levitt, McKenniff out on the left, and we're going to have Nicholas up front. It's a whole change. It's a team that should go on and win this. We've got a few big names on the bench if we so need them, but I'm hoping we don't. It should be just a straightforward formality, I feel, being at home as well. We should go ahead and win this one, right? We're hoping to progress. This is a perfect opportunity to progress in the cup. It's unfortunate it's not a FA Cup game, because I think the money's worth a lot more, isn't it? Who knows, if we win this we could end up being in Europe. That would be absolutely amazing, but we can't think that far ahead. A lot of players are very tired though, aren't they, really? We'll just see what happens. Hopefully we should just come over with a quite easy victory. I'm hoping another win on camera, I guess. Let's see if we can keep this particular run going, unbeaten on camera. Let's see how long we last. As Forest take the lead, Leeds take the lead, Newcastle and Norwich also. Get a little bit creative. Nicholas on the ball now. Levitt, beautiful ball out wide to McKenniff. Nobody in the box though, is there? Kameli. Great ball in. Nichols. Not quite there. It's a corner ball though. Looking through the linesman there for an offside, but thankfully not. So we do put the ball in there. Morley gets his first goal of the season. And we're up and running in the Carabao Cup once again. Scored early on against, I think it was Middlesbrough, unless it was late in the second half. But we get 1-0 up once more. We're very hard to break down. Stoke found that out. They couldn't go ahead of us. Pompey are beating Birmingham, where we faltered. We've got Portsmouth next away from home, so we'll see how that goes. But half time, 1-0. We're on top of it, only just though. I'm not impressed with it one bit, but we are going to say you can still improve, because I'm hoping they can improve. This is our second string side, so I can't really expect too much, but if we can get another one, it will be very nice. We just want to give these guys time out on the pitch as Rovers come forward. He scored. He danced through there. What was Boss in the box doing? It's as if he was steering in the opposite direction there. Holmes Dennis just comes forward all the time in the world. Look, no, we don't put a tackle in there by Tanner. Well, what was he doing? That's not what what the doctor ordered, is it? So they come forward once again. We should intercept that. Majka comes away with it. Show a little bit of speed. Hangs on to the ball very well though. Zuma, you've got a player behind you. No urgency whatsoever, is it? Ball's played out to McKenniff. Great ball that is. As he plays it back to Kameli. Inside to Morley. This is a lot better. Lovely 1-2. Cross come in. Nobody there to pick it up, is there? Get in front of it. Zuma is a very, very good defender. Levitt. This is much better. One touch football. Brilliant. We just can't break them down. It's a great cross in. Morley. Wow. Not known for his shooting, is he? Maybe the second string team just isn't good enough. McKenniff can come into the centre. We're going to bring Lockett and we're going to bring Mella there as well, I think. Are we going to get a result here and we're just going to bow out with a draw? This is going to be interesting. As Rovers do have an attack, last minute job. They could win it. Oh, he did stop that one, so well done, boss. You did manage to walk in front of the ball then, so that's nice of you. As Kameli with the ball to Lockett. McKenniff. Zika. Ball over the top. Not a great ball, is it, really? Again. Could have threaded it through to one of our players, but no, not this time, though. Where's our forward? He should be up there. Lockett on the ball this time. He's going to plant the ball over. No, he gives it to Morley. Zika into Nichols. Nobody there. We do win it, though. Mella is quite sprightly there. As somehow we are scrambling the ball. This could be leading to a goal. Kameli, just cross it in. Find a white. Oh, it's an effort. Open goal. You just had to put your foot on it in front of it. What on earth were you doing? It's going to penalties. Pinnock with the first opportunity to put Rovers ahead. I'm not going to lie, that is disappointing. I expected to come away with a massive victory here. Maybe the rotator side just are not good enough. As McKenniff slots the ball home. Nice. Bennett now on the ball. Oh, that's a very good stop though. Boss in the box. Well done, son. He is known for his penalty stopping though. Boss man is. So, Morley, let's get ourselves in front. Wow. Yes, that wasn't great, was it? Not the best of penalties. So that's a good penalty though. Lockett. Let's go a little bit closer, shall we? There we go. See the goal now. Lockett. That's a good slot home, that is. 2-2. We're looking for another save then, boss man. Let's go. Let's put it in. We've had 16 shots on goal, 6 on target. Not the best, is it? He's not stopping that, is he? We really need to put the ball in the net this time around. It all comes down to this. Zika then. It's very well taken, actually. Very well taken. I wasn't expecting to take one. Ogben. He's played well for Bristol Rovers. He's been all over the pitch. As wow, he did slot that one in very comfortably, didn't he? Now, who's taken our last penalty? It didn't really look. I just put a load of people on there. Kameli. I'm not so sure this was a good idea. But he's trotting up there with a lot of confidence. And I'm going to think he's going to go to the goalkeeper's right. Top corner. And well, bottom corner, but it is to the right anyway of the goalkeeper, so that's good. Kamara. He's not. Well, that's a very well taken penalty. Slotted it into the left hand side. And Boss in the box wasn't anywhere near it, was he? As Zuma steps up now, he's running up there. The goalkeeper for Bristol Rovers is just walking along. He's got all the time in the world. Zuma's already been waiting. He's had a cup of tea. And he knew exactly where he was putting that, didn't he? Top bins. Hooley. That's a stop by Boss in the box. It's all down to this penalty now then. Are we going to go through? Let's not make the mistake. Tanner, our right back. He's running up there. Again, a lot of confidence from these youngsters. Another young player stepping up. Which side is he going to go? He's right footed, so he's going to go goalkeeper to left. Oh, he does. Yes, I was just trying to, and that is a very, very. Well, we managed to get away with that though, with a second string side, which didn't really impress. I'm going to say it was disappointing, despite the victory. A disappointing game all the same. The draw for the third round is coming straight up, so we just have a quick look at that. Of teams in there, there is a lot of teams in there, so we just draw them all at the same time, and we play Coventry from League 2. So we have another opportunity, being at home as well, to go through to the next round in that as well. Right, we're going to zoom over to a Portsmouth game. We'll see you down south. Welcome back then. We're down at Fratton Park in Portsmouth. We've had a long trip down from the north. I'm just hoping our players are not tired enough. But coming down on the Friday night, I think they would have had a night's rest as well, so why not? Trafford then, in goal. We've got Kearney, Bedger, Ogbeta and Williams. In fact, I'm going to call him Lucas. Lucas and Nathaniel. We've got Bistrop and Downs in the centre. We've got Lockett, Levitt, Luca on the right hand side, and then Lundulu or Big Dan up front. Let's see if we can go and get a goal and do better than what we did against Bristol Rovers. I'm hoping we will do. They've got Mieti up front, 2 goals already. Kachunga, 6 appearances. Harness, 5 goals in foot. Wow, that's impressive. Let's have a quick look at him. 19 goals and 155 for Portsmouth though. Not that impressive, but 3 goals already in 5 league games, 5 in 4 already. Pretty same setup. We should be cancelling each other's out. We'll give them a little bit of a morale boost as well. No, I'm not saying pressure's off. We are in our 3rd season in the Championship. We do want to progress a little bit further up the table. Where are we lying? We are lying in 9th. Portsmouth are in 10th at the moment with a point each from today's game, if it remains like this, as Portsmouth do win the ball. As they're looking around to play the ball, Brian Hill plays it all the way back to Downing and the right hand side. Kachunga, is he going to just cross that ball in? But no, Moody goes past him, and the ball into the box, and Marcus Harness scores. Wow, that's his 6th goal of the season for him. That's impressive. Now why are our players not doing that? Oh, he backheeled it. Did you see that? He backheeled it. Moody, the Chikunga with the cross, and it's a very good goal though, but I think we should have dealt with it a lot better than that. I'm going to shout at them a little bit, show a little bit of passion, and Bidstrup into the box. Lundulu tries to have a shot. We've been cancelled out here, and that's a great finish. 3rd goal of the season by Big Dan. Wonderful stuff, and he is making his presence known in the league already. 3rd of the season. I'm not sure if it's his 3rd league game of the season. He was last season's top goal scorer, and I'm assuming he is off the mark for this season. I'm not so sure, but it's a good goal. Dug it out from under his feet, just chipped it over the goalkeeper actually, so it suggests the goalkeeper was already on the floor. Corner ball, Levitt now. It's a great ball in as well. We do miss Reece Cole though taking corners, so I might try and bring him back in, as Downs doesn't really seem to establishing himself in the side at the minute. We've had a good few games now. Maybe we just need to play him constantly for a few games on the bounce instead of changing. Like we changed against Bristol Rovers. We shouldn't have done that, I don't think. We just made it too hard for ourselves as Luca comes forward. I'm going to change his name to Luca. Oh, great play. That's unfortunate. Just crossed the ball. What you had to do was knock it across, and it would have been 2-1 to ourselves. One last attack before half time. Levitt into the centre. Lundulu. Oh, it's just over the bar. That's very, very unfortunate as we reach half time. 1-1. Thankfully we get that goal back, which means we remain unbeaten. Well, I'll say unbeaten, but we're unbeaten on camera, which is always nice to see. Lockett now with the ball. Might start to think about bringing in Milinkovic. Levitt, I'm not so sure he should have played it back to him though. Kenny in and goal. Oh, we are not as quick as them though, are we? Luca tries to steal it back, and that's a great ball over into the centre. Kachunga right on the right hand side as Moody overtakes. There's a good ball in. Harness over the bar. Okay, keep it like that. We're going to have to keep an eye on this right hand side, left hand side though. It is getting overrun a little bit. We're going to bring in Milinkovic, and I am tempted to bring in Wright Phillips on the right hand side. Luca's playing very well though. Reece Cole can come in for Downs. He's not really up to it, is he? As we're going to give you the Mazzella role, Cole. You can take free kicks as well. Do we bring in one more? Right, Fitz, I'm very tempted to bring in. We'll see how it goes for the next 10 minutes. Well played, Luca. Very well played indeed. Shall we just get you guys on attack? Inside forward on attack for Milinkovic. Let's see if you can dart inside. And it would be a very, very good result either way, as Portsmouth do have the ball. Lofted in. Trafford should pick it up at 6'5" or 6'4", is it? Very, very tall players at the back as he lofts it up to Lundulu. Big Dan Levitt. I'm going to thread him through. Thread him through! Oh, gee whiz. All I have to do. Oh, that's a good ball. Kachunga just runs off with it. We've got a player in the centre. Skips past his man. Ball hits the post and wide. Wow. That is a very, very quick break and something we really should be looking at. Are we heading for our 4th draw already this season? I do believe we are. It is another draw. Another draw on camera. We didn't lose, but it is another draw all the same. And that is, it's disappointing. I thought we had the team to push on this time round. And once again, we're falling short. Another draw. Away from home, I can't really grumble. Excellent effort, guys, I think. As we just await that final result, which ends in a Hull win against Middlesbrough. We line in 13th position. 1 win in 6, but 4 draws with just 1 loss only to Birmingham, which was disappointing. Where are Birmingham, just out of interest? Yeah, of course they are. They're below us. What you would probably expect that, wouldn't you? Although they are on points, same points. We are top and bill on the better goal difference than everybody else below us. But we do really need to start stretching. Stoke, though, where we drew, they're just above us. So a win would loft us into up this position where it would have done anyway. But very, very disappointing to draw that game, I guess. Right, we're going to play a few more games. We're not going to come back to the Carabao Cup 3rd round because it's a game we would expect to win. They are in a division further behind what Bristol Rovers were, and they are lying in 10th position. Okay, not doing too bad, I guess. They've got 10 points, so more points than what we have. Their key player is Dabo, hot prospect, vice captain manager. So it's Fankati Dabo. Well, looks pretty decent actually, right back, and he's their star man. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on it. If you'd like to see more on the YouTube channel, please subscribe, and until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.